All right, so we're live here midday, and just wanted to bring you an update on the S&P. Um, I was, as I said this morning or last night rather, hoping for that 4630 level, to establish a short position. That was not to be. We got to 4606, reversed, and we're now down 100, almost 100 points in an hour, in 2 hours. So not good. There's one last support at between 4,500 and 4,508. So, but the signs are accumulating that that this market crash is going to come sooner rather than later. We've got three tests of this 4,500 area. Generally speaking, triple bottoms do not hold. So I am not sanguine about this. I do think that we break lower sooner rather than later, which from a trading perspective, personally, I'm disappointed about. But this is where I think I mentioned a few days ago about the feeling of numbness. Sometimes that numbness can come about by reality being other than we like it or expect it to be. So this is not turning out kind of how I expected it to be. So, how can I move through that? What can I do to move through that and still make good decisions, right? So it's hard to make good decisions if you're processing disappointment, and yet that's exactly what we're asked to do in life, not just in trading, but in life. How do you make good decisions in the heat of the moment, in the face of feeling disappointment or other negative emotions? So here's another sign. The VIX is roofing right now. We're above yesterday's range. We're challenging, I guess this was Wednesday's high. This is also bearish for the S&P. So, we're at this, but then here's the other question is, okay, if I'm buying protection, let's say I'm going short the S&P right now. Is that smart after we've already fallen 100 points, right? Like that's the other side of things. Okay, so we've got this triple bottom, we've got a skying VIX, we've got crude oil selling off. All the signs are there for a market crash, but do you buy into something which is already down 100 points? And so where I come to is to identify myself now as a more aggressive seller, if that makes sense. Like before I was a very patient seller, and now I'm a more aggressive seller. So I'm going to be looking for a more, I'm not going to be as picky about the entry. So that's what I've shifted, but that doesn't mean that I'm immediately going to buy puts, okay? Because we have this 4508 area as support, 4500 as support, and because we've fallen as fast as we have, it doesn't feel like the smart move to get in here. I want to see. So basically, there's kind of three possibilities from here, right? We rally from here after the close of the hour. We go down, we break Wednesday's low, and then we recover, or we break Wednesday's low and we accelerate. If it's the third case, I'm going to miss the trade. That's just a reality. I'm going to play for one of the first two. Now, is it because I'm not able to move out of this disappointment that I feel quick enough? Might be, but that feels right to me. That because we've fallen so far so quickly, to wait a little bit, right, and not get caught up in the moment. So there are times to get caught up in the moment. So we'll see if it was the right call or not by the end of the day. All right, cheers.